Hey guys, it's Rick from Project Mapleseed. Just wanted to put a video out. I know that some of you folks are already registered for your first Mapleseed event, and the questions are coming up in terms of what should I bring to be ready for my first Mapleseed. Now really it's the same common sense stuff you bring if you're going out for a walk in the woods and not sure what to expect. We'll cover all of that from the bare essentials all the way to things that make a day more enjoyable and pleasant for you. So let's start at the beginning, which is a mat. If you're going to one of our events in Ontario, we'll be bringing our shooting mat provided by Tom Bryant and JSA Tactical. A good mat is essential because you are going to be getting up and down off that ground, and your elbows and knees are going to take a pounding. If you've got a good shooting mat, bring that. If you don't, you can just grab a yoga mat from Winners or Canadian Tire or any one of those stores, Walmart, and just something that gives you good cushioning. You could use a sleeping pad, one of those blue or yellow mats that you get, or even carpet remnants or foam underlayment. Anything that is going to be fairly durable and comfortable when you get down on the ground, and you want to build a good solid base. So a shooting mat is essential. The next thing required is eye protection, ear protection. We will probably have eye and ear pro with us, but again, we always recommend that you bring your own, a pair that you've already tried out. The last thing you want are glasses that are scratched up or too big or too small, or ear protection that's too loose or too tight or just not comfortable. It's going to get in the way of you absorbing all those nuggets of information. You can use foamies if you want, foam inserts instead of over the ear. But again, there could be centerfire rifles as well that sometimes is a loud crack that is distracting and disturbing to some folks, and some folks will even double up. So our recommendation is try it out. Bring your own if you can, but we will have spares with us to help you out if you don't have that. Obviously, the next thing is a rifle and a sling. We do recommend the USGI sling, and we'll get into that in a how-to video later. But really, it gives us 2 points of adjustment: one, to build a loop out of the H-buckle, and two, to adjust the tension when you're trying to build that good loop sling tension when you're shooting prone or kneeling or offhand or what have you. So we'll cover that later. You'll need at least 2 magazines. 2 magazines is good. 4 is better. That way you can prepare for the next rounds. And also 300 to 400 rounds of ammo for the day. It really depends on how many Mapleseed qualification targets we were able to go through. We'll try and get as many as we can to give you as many chances to lock in that knowledge that you've picked up today, and also give you a chance at shooting riflemen. After that, we'll get into kind of the training and kind of the essentials for getting through the day. First thing is a notepad and pens, pencils, and markers. It's indispensable. Just writing stuff down, what target you're at, or different things that you want to keep track of. Different notes. Again, it's the knowledge that you take away with you. In terms of other things, sunscreen, bug repellent, very important, and lip balm. It does get windy and dry. Lip balm helps keep those lips soft, smooth, and not cracked a day or two after the events. We've got baby wipes and Kleenex. We've got a first aid kit, so if you know you're susceptible to the headaches, bring your Tylenol, ibuprofen, or muscle relievers that normally affect you. Standard boo-boo kit, you've got Band-Aids and antiseptic wipes and things like that. But, you never know what's going to happen. You're going to be up and down off the ground. You'll be pulling staples off targets. You're going to get some cuts and scrapes along the way. What else? Snacks and water. Bring things that you're used to, granola bars, nut bars, protein bars. However, try them out before. The last thing you want are digestive surprises while you're out at the range trying to qualify for your rifleman. Water, 2 to 4 liters, maybe 8 liters, depending on how thirsty you are and how hot the day is. We do recommend that you bring it up. We'll always try to bring some, but again, you never know. Be prepared is always a safer assumption. A good hat. Minimally, we'd like a good hat with a good peak on it. That way, in case hot brass is flying around, it doesn't end up between you and your eye protection on the wrong side of the eye protection. A good brimmed hat that has a brim all the way around is even better, as it'll keep brass from going down the back of your collar and end up doing that little hot brass dance. After that, it's really just a camping chair. Again, we recommend you bring a good chair that's comfortable, because there will be a lot of classroom instruction. Sit down, give you a chance to relax, take the load off your feet, drink some water, have some snacks. And in terms of clothing, good sturdy shoes, things you'd wear for a walkout. The ranges are in varied conditions. Some are gravel, some are sand, some are grass. You never know. So a good pair of sturdy shoes. Long pants and long sleeve shirts are highly recommended. Again, as I said before, there's a lot of hot brass flying around, and in the back of the knees and the notch of your elbows allows you place to have a piece of brass trapped. And it's happened before, and I'm sure it's going to happen again, and a good layer of clothing will help prevent that. Plus, again, it's just another layer of abrasion prevention when you're getting up and down and kind of moving around a lot. And on the far side, it's wet weather gear or cold weather gear. Depending on what you think the weather could be, it's good to bring it. If you've got a pop-up, that's great, bring it. We'll usually try and find some shade or some shelter for us to have the programs of instruction delivered under to give you guys a break. But if you've got it, bring it. If we don't use it, that's great also, but it's there just in case. So that's about it. Just the basics. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask on the Facebook group, Project Mapleseed, or send us an email at info@mapleseedrifleman.com. So that's it. I look forward to seeing you guys on the firing line. Thanks.